Welcome again, guys. This is Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Kalambai. As you can see, I'm now at Silver, showing you some beauty outside here. It's around 5 o'clock. So, yeah, it's getting dark and all that. This is February. It's beginning to get more lighter because in December and January it was very dark, but yet even though it's really very cold, so the nature here is really beautiful. And yeah, so I want to talk to you today to kind of inform you about the court case. Court case, how it went, because as I told you one day ago that we went to the court. My neighbor took me at the court because he could not give me the papers, to ensure that his work would have adequate support. If you didn't follow that video, please, I recommend you to follow it. So we arrived at the court. I was just as usual running at the court, and you know what happened? I came exactly the exact time because the court was not, the room was not where I used to have, or where I knew actually that it would be. So it was another place, just close to that. The office was just close to that where I was. So anyway, reached at the door, and when I came in, it was closed. The door was closed, and yeah, so I was kind of hurrying up to go in, and then comes the lawyer and the judge, the lawyer of the neighbor and the judge of the neighbor, to open for me the door. When I came in, I said hi to the guys, but there was so much that they could not answer me. So it was just grudges. They've been holding grudges for very long anyway, which I understand. I have no grudges to hold them or to hold against them anyway. So we came in, and the judges kind of explained the rules. Here we are here to kind of find solutions and to see if we can kind of together find solutions for your two parts, and resolve this issue friendly. So they had a lawyer. I didn't have a lawyer. There were three. I was alone, and there were three judges as well. So I was alone. Three judges, three people were going against me, and I was alone. But I was not alone because I knew that the Lord was with me anyway. So I sat there, and they gave the word to the accusers. So the accusers exposed that, okay, I kind of, when I came in, I was I started my project. It was that I had planned actually to take away 30 centimeters of the land. I kind of took a lot, and we agreed that the wall could be the wall shouldn't be touched as it was, and that if anything happens, it should be fixed, which is fair. And they were now accusing me of destroying the wall and not being able to fix it, and that I had put my sprinkle extension 15 centimeters in there. What if you know a sprinkle extension? It's just this big, and it goes right in the ground. It will just help me to kind of close my water if there is anything which happens with the water inside of the house. At the same time, you have kind of there is a pipe as well whereby you can kind of get the water the sewage water. You can clean the sewage pipe in terms of problems with the sewage pipe, you know. If the papers block the sewage pipe, or somebody will have you know, heavy dirt. So anyway, that is a parenthesis. So anyway, he was accusing me that I put it 15 centimeters in his ground, which was done by mistake anyway, because the entrepreneur thought that the wall was the separation line, but between the separation line and the wall of the neighbor, in some parts it's really kind of inside our ground, and in some parts it's also like 30 centimeters of difference. So it's not really straight as it should be. So anyway, I was listening to them, and so their lawyers was talking and presenting the case, you know, accusing me of all the evil, you know, things that they were claiming that I had done, you know, that the wall is not straight, and that the sprinkler extension was put inside of that ground, that the wall was not fixed and all that. So to cut this matter short, you know, you have to be very tactical, because I didn't have a lawyer. So I listened. They gave also the word to the woman, you know, the one of the neighbor, who is always insulting me and putting you know, signs of insult and curse in his on his window, which is facing against me. So every time we come down, we see the signs of curse. So she kind of did again accuse me of the same thing, saying that when I came in, I told them that I was an engineer and knows all the laws and all that, and I was kind of you know, she said a lot of things, you know, kind of accusing me, putting me in the bad light. So and the man took again the word and did kind of emphasize on the same thing, you know, calling me rude and all that. It was a bit personal on some level. But anyway, I was listening. The judge then gave me the word and asked me, what do you have in defense of yourself? You've heard what they're accusing you of. I said, first of all, I want peace between me and my neighbor. I don't know what the kind of situation which is happening right now, because if I, for example, you see, there is a lot of snow here. You see, if I, for example, put a little bit of snow just on the stones, just here, guys, the neighbor will send me messages, you know, of law that that I shouldn't put snow even a little bit on the separation line. That is a separation line, not only on, not even on his ground or her ground. It's on separation line. And she's accusing me of that. She'll send, you know, all these paragraphs and messages. So I had to block her because I didn't want any issues with her. So I had to block her phone number. Anyway, she was accusing me. And when I say, I don't want a war with them. I want peace with them. I fixed the war with the approval of the husband. The husband approved, you know, he recognized and accepted that the war was fixed. But they could not sign the support war papers, which the government kind of, you know, imposed us to have. So I exposed that to the lawyer, and I told them to the courts, and I told them that in addition that extension line, when that company came, they had really mistaken. They had done a mistake. They thought that it was inside of my ground, but that was just 30 centimeters. Everybody was surprised. 30 centimeters. So, okay, that we can't do anything with. So, 30 centimeters in the ground, guys. And that was really an issue. So the court say, oh, that one we can do anything with. But anyway, to cut the matter short, after they heard me exposing the issue, I said, okay. They say, oh, what can you do? You see the issue. You see, there is a lot of snow here. The thing is, if I put just a little bit, and you see this is the separation line. So if I put a little bit just on the line here, I'll get messages, I'll get messages, and that's what I do. I'll get messages here on the phone. So you see it's clean there. I haven't really put snow there. So it's clean. If I put anything on the separation line, I get messages. So, and this is a very tight, you can't put snow here because I have another neighbor here. I can't really expose them because all this is water. So I have to make sure that I really hinder myself from really having all the unnecessary things here. So, this has been really special here. But anyway, back to the case, what happens? And the decision of the court was that, well, since it has been like that, I said I want to fix the ground anyway of the neighbor. So the separating line, that is it. You see, I'll show you what it is. So I said I want to fix the neighbor's wall. You see, it's there. You can see it well. It's there. So it doesn't have any support there. It can kind of fall. I said I will really love. So you see the house, how it's hanging in the air there. They didn't want, because we have built a wall which went all the way from the top up all the way down. You see, but we had to remove it and squeeze the wall inside. So where we are putting the walls, the wood, we had to squeeze the wall, put it inside, and the same thing with the veranda, squeeze it and put it inside, because the neighbor was really that much against us. But anyway, we are not gonna blame him or them for that. But so what happens is that the judge kind of decided that we should fix the wall, and we should really hold the sprinkle extension where it is. So the date of really fixing the wall has been set as the 31st of July, which is okay. So we'll fix it for them and put everything in order. And they have a company which will come and fix it. So behind me is the neighbor's place. So anyway, that has been the case for the moment, and now we have a lot of people who can actually come and fix that. I have some people who can come and fix that and change everything. So that is not an issue, but the issue for me was actually the economical side, which for my wife, and the family, we've been a bit we haven't had really rest economically. It's really squeezing a little bit, and this guy is coming, and because we have to take the cost of fixing the wall, and it's not free of charge. So anyway, we'll fix it, and I'm sure the Lord will take everything in His hands as we go forth. So this is investments. Sometimes you face really difficult people with different mindset. This is the guy there. The neighbor is a well off being, and they have a lot of money in terms of investment. They have a big company, I think it's a bit of jealousy. So that's kind of thing you can find it everywhere. People are jealous and they don't win anything because at the end of the day, what I told them is what we have just gone back to. And yeah, so but the thing is, I have to pay for the reparation and for putting the walls there again and putting another wall. So in that sense, it's kind of hit me. But anyway, for peace sake, sometimes you just have to give up some of the things. So I accepted to do it and yeah, to fix the wall and yeah, because they were putting a price fix of if I don't fix the wall, they're putting a price fix of $26,000, $26,000 for that wall. Yet when I fixed it in summer, it was just $1,100. I'm saying these guys are just crazy, you know. Sometimes people are just out of their mind and who can pay a wall which is 26,000? You can see there it's so that is where the wall is, just there, that part of the wall. That's what we're talking about. That part of the wall, which is leaning back to my ground. You see, it's right on the what? On the fence. You see, that's where you see that stick there on the corner. That's where the fence goes, and it's they built their small summer house right on the fence, and I gave approval for that. I gave them papers for that. Yet they have turned against me. So sometimes being nice can get you in trouble, so you have to really be careful. But anyway, what can we so that was the judgment of the courts, and I think it went well for me, and I thank God that it went that way. So we just get the necessary people and to fix everything, and then we just kind of call it off. So thank you again for following, and please share this, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe and be part of this channel. And yeah, this is Fruitful Investment Strategies, and yeah, and if you want more content like this, keep the discussion going on, and make sure that we have more story coming up, and I have the story of my what somebody who came and kind of entered into our house here is giving us troubles again. So it's challenges in businesses. Challenge is every day. So there's more story to follow up. So subscribe and make sure you share this. And yeah, we'll keep you informed as it goes. God bless you.